Hey Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another episode of the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge. If you didn't watch the last episode, I will go ahead and put it in the top right hand corner so you can go check it out. But in the last episode, Milana and Casius actually found out that they were going to be parents. And so Milana actually found out a really difficult way. She ended up having a lot of pain in her stomach, which caused her so much pain that she had to go to the hospital. So she went to the hospital and told them that she was having some really bad pains in her belly, and they told her that she was actually pregnant. So yeah, that's what happened in the last episode, and she also had been working on her salon a little bit and had been, trying to make a little money from that. And so I played a little bit off a screen to kind of get things progressed a bit because I want to wrap up this generation in probably about maybe like 5 more episodes or so. We'll just see how it goes. But she actually ended up needing to go into early labor because of the pregnancy complications she was having. So she actually gave birth to Brina, Opal, Chasten, and she is actually my Generation 4 heir. And here she is over here. She is so adorable. She looks so much like Casius and Milana, and I love her. She is the most cutest little baby, and I'm so excited for y'all to see her grow up. She honestly it's going to be a fun generation. I feel like her gen is going to be all about boxing, and I think it's going to be a really crazy gen, so I can't wait for it. But we are still on Milana's gen, and I have a few more things I want to happen before wrapping up Milana's gen. So I still need to get Milana to level 3 of her fame, so we're going to be working on that a bit. She's actually almost a level 2, so I am going to have her do a little bit more of her videos and streaming, and we're probably going to be streaming the wedding. So if you all saw the beginning of this episode, you will know that she gave birth to Brina, and she was really stressed out trying to pick things for the wedding. She wants this like perfect wedding. She's kind of had this idea in her mind for a long time. Her mom ended up having a really horrible wedding because of her fiance being evil. So, I think after that fiasco, I think Milana's just kind of wanted to have something really, really sweet, knowing that she actually has a guy who treats her way better than, anybody that her mom ever was with, which is really good to know. So, I'm glad that Milana has better luck than my last couple of gens because Opal literally cheated a couple times, and she also, just got into some relationship drama, and it just was crazy. And then, Kala actually had like a couple different baby daddies. So I'm super happy Milana's gen's way more wholesome in the sense of relationships. I'm so happy her and Casius actually are getting married this part. And I'm so happy they have their baby girl, Brina, over here. So we're just going to take care of her, and we're going to try to pick out some stuff for the wedding. I actually got their clothes together, so they actually have their wedding attire now. Let me just go and put Brina down here. We're going to put Brina here, and she can just lay in her crib. She'll probably go to sleep. And I think also, so I was thinking about this a little bit. Milana is supposed to have 2 kids this generation. So I think what we're going to do, the next time she has a baby, we're just going to do a science baby with Casius, because honestly, the way that Milana had such pregnancy complications and she almost lost Brina, I think we are just going to go and have a science baby, and that'll be easier. So basically what's going to happen is Milana and Casius, so Milana is going to have a science baby. So that's kind of like, I think we're going to say that's kind of like having a surrogate or like doing IVS. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm not going to have them do that yet though, because I want to work on some stuff with the salon and them get married and all that stuff first. And then I want Brina to actually age up into a toddler first as well. So that's going to be happening in 4 days. But I am going to have her come over here and talk to Casius a little bit. We're going to go ahead and talk about today and how The wedding plans have kind of changed, and Melena's kind of sad about that. But, since they have their daughter now, things tend to change when you become a parent. So we're going to have her come over here, and we're going to be like, so Casius, I know that I really wanted this, like, perfect wedding. I was really busy trying to pick out all these things for us and, trying to get all the family together. But now I feel like I'm not going to be able to have that because we have a daughter and, we have other responsibilities. And Casius is like, yeah, I mean, I was okay not having a big, beautiful wedding. Like, I just need something simple to show that I love you. I never needed all that traditional stuff. And she's like, yeah, I just always imagined having a big, bright, beautiful wedding. I just always wanted it to be perfect because, if I was able to find someone good for me, that's what I always imagined, like from the movies. And Calla's just over here interrupting. Oh, Calla. Calla's like, I'm here to see my granddaughter. Oh, Calla. Calla's actually going to be passing away soon, which is really sad. She actually has 5 days left, so I really want her to get to know Brina first. Oh gosh, cork revealed gassy. Brina Opal has some tummy issues. Infants with the gassy cork will be gassier, which makes them fussier due to the discomfort. Oh gosh, that's not good. Well, I mean, that kind of fits her personality. I see her being kind of a slob whenever she's older. I see her not being really put together like her mom, Milana. So, yeah, I see her being very different than her mom. Like, her gen is supposed to be all about, like, boxing and fighting and all that stuff. So, I definitely see her being a bit different than her mom. So, the funny thing about that is actually that off a screen, Milana actually developed the squeamish trait. So, also Casius did as well. So, it says that they are nauseated by the sight of creepy crawlies, vomiting, and violence. So, I think that'll go hand in hand with Next Generation as well. Why Brina and Casius and Milana will end up not having a good relationship is because Brina wants to go and, do boxing and stuff when she's older, and Milana and Casius aren't going to be really for that. So, Calla wants to come over here and actually help with the wedding plans. So, Casius is like, so we decided to do something kind of small. And Calla's like, are you okay with that, Milana? Like, I know you've been really wanting a big wedding. And Milana's like, yeah, I'm okay with it, Grandma. I just am kind of upset that it's all kind of, not being put together. I liked things to be planned out and, really, like, nice. And, Cassius is like, we're still going to make it nice, Milana. Don't worry, babe. We'll make sure it's so pretty. And Calla's over here like, yeah, we're going to make it really special for you. I promise. And Milana's like, I appreciate you, Grandma. You're always here for me. Aww. Well, I'm going to have her come and get her some food. She's really hungry. So I think I'm going to have her come and we're going to go and get maybe some yogurt for right now. It's 6 o'clock at night. And then I'm going to actually have Calla go and get to see Brina. Also, here is Brina's nursery. Her nursery was actually hand painted by Casius, and Milana did help a little bit, but Milana mostly picked out the furniture in here. So, yeah, but Casius hand painted all the trees and all the grass and all the little dots and everything, and you see his little paintbrushes and things here. So, yeah, he was trying to, like, finish up some of the touches before Brina got here, but Brina actually arrived a little bit earlier because of the planned C-section and the fact that Milana was kind of stressed out and it kind of induced her labor. So yeah, but I love Brina's nursery. I think it's so cute. I tried to do the little lettering on the wall, kind of make it look like what an actual nursery looks like. And then there's some like Winnie the Pooh pictures on the wall, and there's this one over here that says no one ever wanted anything more than we wanted you, which is so cute. But let's go ahead and have Casius come and introduce Brina to Calla. Oh, Calla, are you going to come over here and get introduced to your granddaughter? Oh my gosh, she's leaving. Oh gosh, Calla said she has to go. Okay, well I guess Calla is doing something for Milana, I guess. I guess she's got to get some things together before the wedding. So I guess we're going to do the wedding tomorrow then. Sadly, we're not going to do it on Love Day, but we actually were planning on doing it on Love Day, but Brina arrived. So Cassius is like, babe, I know you wanted this really nice Love Day wedding, and I'm sorry that you're not going to get to have it. She's like, it's okay. We have our daughter. She arrived on Love Day, and that's even better. So, Melena's trying to accept this, that this whole wedding she's had in her head isn't going to happen. I think the other reason why it's kind of sad in a sense for her is because she's a celebrity and she thinks that since she's a celebrity, she needs a wedding that's, very, very sought after, one that like you're seeing on Simstagram and online, and she just feels really pressured to have this perfect wedding because of being a celebrity. But now she's realizing that she doesn't really need all that to be happy. So this says it's almost as if someone is controlling his life. Will Cassius finally fulfill dreams, or whoever is controlling his life stop his wishes? Cassius, you just had a family. Like, you just now became a dad and you're feeling like this? Like, why? Why are you feeling like this? Looming anxiety from fear of unfulfilled dreams. That anxious feeling looms over Cassius as he discovers something new about himself, a fear that wasn't there before. Growing inside, ready to overcome Cassius into paralysis at any moment. Oh man, maybe he's getting cold feet about the wedding. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Fear of unfulfilled dreams and fear of fire. So it says that he prefers exclusive romantic relationships, so that's kind of odd that he actually is feeling like this. I don't know if he's just feeling like his aspiration is not being fulfilled, which is weird because he actually wants a soulmate and he has that. He has Milena. So I don't know what's being unfulfilled, and he just became a dad as well, and he's family oriented and would be happy to have a child. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Maybe he feels like the tattoo business is not really booming as much as it should. Even though it is, maybe he's just insecure about it, Maybe he's insecure about his choice to give up his own tattoo parlor to go and work with Milena, which is kind of sad. But, I mean, maybe he just kind of is missing it a little bit, missing his own business. But we need to bathe this dog before tomorrow. So we're going to go and we're going to go and give Theo a bath. We're going to go and give him a nice bath and get him all together. And hopefully he wants a bath. I think he does. He looks all stinky. He's probably been outside rolling in puddles or something. But here are some of the flowers that she was thinking about for the wedding. And then here's like the little booklet that she has of where she was writing her vows. And then this is some of the plates as well. Oh my gosh, Daria came to visit us. Oh, let's come over here and say hi to her here in a minute. Okay, Cassius. I know this is really sad that y'all haven't got to do anything for Love Day. Oh, look at him over here. I don't know what's wrong with him, honestly. I think he's just really sad that the tattoo parlor thing didn't work out. He's probably just feeling kind of like, what's he doing with his life? Maybe he doesn't really want to be a tattooist anymore. Maybe now that he's a dad, maybe he wants to do something a little different. It says that he's got really scared, he's got like a fear over here saying that he's really scared and wants to extinguish a fire. Well, I think he's just worried that Milena's going to set the house on fire again. But Milena's over here cleaning Theo, and then maybe her and him could actually have some intimate time. I know that we should spend some time with Daria, but I think we're just going to ask Daria to come over tomorrow. We're going to get them all together and stuff. I'm going to have like a whole like machinima part for the wedding, like where they're going to get pictures and where they're going to look all nice for Simstagram and stuff, because that's important to Milena for her fame. So I'm going to do all that tomorrow, but tonight we need to like spend some time with Milana and Casius just so they can celebrate Love Day together. So this says Cork revealed, snuggly sleeper. Brina Opal prefers to fall asleep when being held. Oh, that's so sweet. She's actually kind of a sweet infant. Too bad she's going to be a rebel when she's older. Okay, let's come over here and actually come and kiss Casius. We're going to come and Let's go ahead and be romantic with him. We're going to embrace him. And then we're going to also go and just, give him a lot of affection and tell him that he was so good with her, like he did his best to be there for her while she was giving birth. I know that he did pass out whenever she was actually in the middle of birthing Brina, but I mean, he did do good. He's like, I'm sorry, babe, that I actually ended up passing out on you. She's like, no, it's okay. She's like, I understand it's a lot, becoming a parent. Like, I'm going through that too. Like, I'm trying to juggle being a mom now and my career, and it's kind of difficult. And, we're getting married tomorrow, and I don't even have an outfit for Brenna. He's like, well, we can pick her out something. Aww, this is so cute. Let's have him come over here and woohoo. Okay, you two, go ahead and woohoo. Aww. Yay! So that's gonna tick off for the love day over here. So this says romantic spirit. Milana loves this tradition from being in a romantic relationship. Spend a little extra time with the one you love or the one you are falling in love with. And we need to also give flowers and go on a date. I don't think we're going to be able to go on a date tonight because they have a child. So I think we're just going to have them kind of maybe have a date here at home. Maybe they could like have a pre-wedding celebration. I mean, they kind of already are, but we could like have Casius come and make something for them. We could do like a nice dinner. Let's just make chapachi or sweet potato starch noodles stir fried with vegetables and meat. Ooh, maybe he can make some of that. You know what? Melena's gonna go to sleep for right now, and whenever she wakes up, he's gonna have some food ready for her, which is so nice because I'm sure Milana is so tired, not just from the woohoo, but she's also probably really tired from giving birth. And Brenna's over here crying because she's tired. Oh, is she not having an easy time going to bed? Oh, poor baby. Look at her. Look at her crying. Oh, and her little crib disappeared. Oh, Cassius needs to come over here and check on her, but he's busy trying to cook right now. Once he gets that done, he can come and make sure she's going to bed. Let's go and soothe her to sleep as soon as we get this cooked. Oh my gosh, Cassius, did you not look up the recipe online and are you just doing this on a whim and not even preparing anything? Oh my gosh, is he just kind of thinking in his head what is in this and not actually looking at an actual recipe? Oh my gosh, this turned out normal quality. Well, that's good. Let's have Milena wake up here in a second. Let's go ahead and have her come over here, and she's going to see that Cassius actually made her something, which is super sweet. So she's going to come over here and actually grab a serving, and she's like, oh, Cassius, you made us food? He's like, yeah, since, we're busy trying to take care of Brenna and we didn't get to celebrate Love Day, I figured the night before our wedding we should have something nice. And that's so sweet. I think that, he's becoming quite a romantic. I think deep down he really was. It's just where he's so introverted, it's really been hard for him to really express his feelings that much. Milena was very out there about it online and he wasn't. So I think that was, the difference between them. But I really love that they actually are a family now and they're getting married tomorrow. So I think they're going to talk to each other a little bit about that. I think they're going to, have a tiny little date here, nothing real big. They're just in here in their pajamas. They're not going out or anything. They're staying in. I did actually have a little screen over here off screen when she was having her friends over to celebrate the pregnancy and stuff. But I actually got rid of that because of the fact that they needed a little bit more money. So, but we're going to have her talk to him a little bit. We're going to go and say, we don't need to express doubts about marriage. She is so excited about it. Let's just maybe have a deep conversation. And she's like, babe, are you sure you're okay? You look like you're a little anxious. He's like, I've just been feeling a lot of feelings about my career and stuff. I like being a tattooist and, it's been fun, but I still feel kind of bad about selling my selling my tattoo parlor and giving up on it after going to college. And she's like, well, you get to do it at my salon now, so does that help a little bit? And he's like, it does, but I still feel like I could be doing more for you and Brina. She's like, well, whatever you decide to do with your career, I'm here for you. I support you. And he's like, thanks, babe. I appreciate that. I'll support you too. She's like, never forget that I love you. I'm always going to be your number one supporter. And he's like, I know, and I appreciate that. You understand what I feel because, you know, you lost your mom, I lost my dad, and we understand grief more than anybody does. And I'm so happy that I met you and that you understand that. And she's like, well, I'm happy I met you too, and I'm happy that we're a family now. So Melena's doing a little late night streaming. She wants to keep this fame going. She's also kind of trying to tell everybody about the wedding and how she's changed the plans. She had this whole Pinterest board about what she wanted the wedding to look like, and it looked a lot like what some of the famous celebrities had for their wedding, and she's kind of like, you know, feeling like that was kind of all not ever going to happen anyway, because she doesn't have a ton of money anyways, but she feels really good about it. She feels really good about her and Casius's plan to elope now. She still can stream it. She can still make it look nice. So she feels good about that. So she's telling everybody now, whenever she's doing her little bit of a dancing stream over here, she's telling everybody, I can't wait to get married. It's not going to be the one that I told you all about. We're not going to have it at a huge venue on the beach or anything. But I am going to have it here at my apartment, mine and my fiance's apartment, and we're going to do it with the cityscape in the background, and we're going to have lots of flowers, and it's going to be really pretty and intimate. So, oh, Love Day is over. Love Day was pretty good. Milena got to do a lot of things she wanted to do, but not everything. Oh, well, there is always next year. They can definitely plan Love Day a little better next time. But Milena's so happy. She's so excited to be becoming Casius's wife. So she's over here dancing. And this says cork revealed, frequently hiccups. Oh my gosh, she just keeps getting all of these corks. It looks like she's going to get lots of the corks that are in the game. Oh my gosh, who's calling? Hi, Milena. I'm calling to let you know that Javier Holding has passed away. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh my gosh, that was her dad. She just lost her dad the day before her wedding. Oh my gosh. Girl, that is so sad. Oh my gosh, she's like, okay, I think I need to stop the stream for right now. Okay, girl, end the stream. Oh gosh. Casius is sad. Casius is like, hey, babe, I just got a text. I know you're streaming and everything, but I just got a text, and it says that your dad passed away. We got a call from your grandma saying that he passed away. And she's trying to like hold it together right now because she's still streaming, but she's like having a lot of feelings right now. What's it say? It says that she's mourning loss in the family from losing a parent. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Milena can find some solace by mourning at a tombstone or urn. Oh my gosh, not her dad passing away the day before her wedding. What did he pass away from? I'm so curious. Like, he was just an adult, so I'm not sure. It says that she had a festering grudge towards him, which means that she still was really upset with him for not being there her whole life. But they did try to, like, you know, make amends and try to be close, so that's why she's kind of mourning it. But it says they were good friends and had amazing compatibility, but had a difficult family dynamic. When Sims have a difficult family dynamic, they simply don't get along like most other family members. So, oh my gosh. This is just a lot, honestly. Losing your dad the day before your wedding. She's like, my dad was supposed to walk me down the aisle. I don't know who's going to walk me down the aisle now, Casius. Like, what's going to happen? He's like, babe, we'll figure it out, okay? I'm sorry. She's like, I know this is a lot for you right now. I know you didn't have the best relationship with him, but he's still your dad. She's like, yeah, I just feel really complicated feelings right now. I think I just want to go to bed. And he's like, I understand that. I really felt out of sorts when my dad passed away. Okay, girl, let's just go to bed for right now. Oh, okay, we need to check on Brina. Brina's actually hungry, so Casius said he's gonna go and take care of her a little bit. Let's just go ahead and have her wake up really quick so we can go and feed her. Let's see. Let's go in here. Oh, Casius wants to go and cry. He feels so sorry for Milana. Oh my gosh, I feel really bad for her too. Losing your dad before your wedding is just the worst thing ever. She didn't even get to introduce her dad to Brina, which, I mean, not that Javier's ever been that really into children, but still, like, that's still something she wanted to do. Let's just go ahead and change Brina's diaper as well. Oh gosh, now she feels like she has no parent. No parent whatsoever, and her grandma, Calla's not gonna last forever. So she's just feeling a lot of feelings. I'm sure she's having a nightmare about her losing her dad and her mom. And now she just feels so upset. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Should we still do the wedding? I mean, I think since they had already planned it and told her friends and everybody that it's gonna happen, I think we're still gonna have to do it. So I don't know. She just really needs to like probably talk to Kala a little bit and her friends and get a little bit of advice to kind of get through this. Okay, so Cassius actually stayed up all night long trying to get things together for the wedding. So Cassius spent a little bit of their money on some wedding things. So he actually looked at the booklet that Milena had together. She had a whole freaking like binder full of ideas that she wanted for the wedding, and so he went off of that and went to a little market and bought some things. So he's like, babe, come out here. I actually have something I want to show you. And she is kind of excited because she kind of has an idea that it's about the wedding, and that is really good because honestly, she's feeling really unhappy because of finding out that her dad passed away, and I don't blame her. That's really a bomb to drop on you when you literally are getting married today. So I think I'm going to have them come out here and he is going to show her what he did all night. So he's like, babe, I got this all together and I am really excited for you to see. I know that things are rough right now because of your dad passing, but I wanted to make this day special for us. So I went ahead and bought some things at a market downtown, and they had some wedding supplies, and so I just got this together all night long. And some of your family helped me out getting it together as well. And Melena's over here like, oh my gosh, babe, this is so sweet of you. Like, I'm really excited for us to get married. Like, this looks just like what I was picturing. And he's like, I know it's not a, beach vibe, but he's like, I still thought you'd like it. She's like, yeah. She's like, it does look very beautiful. He's like, it may not be set on a beach or anything, but I'm really excited to get married to you today. And, you're the woman of my dreams. You're the woman I've wanted for so long. And I'm so happy that we have a daughter now. And I just can't wait for us to start our lives together. And she's like, me too, babe. I honestly, like, I can't believe this is happening. Like, she just is kind of emotional right now. I mean, she did just give birth as well, so she's feeling all the hormones and, all the stuff about her dad as well is just kind of getting to her. So she's very emotional. And so she's like, oh, Cassius, I love you so much. Like, I appreciate all that you've done for me and all that you've done as well to help me get through all of this stuff. You've been here for me these past few months, and now that we are going to be married, like, I know you're going to be with me the rest of my life and being here for our daughter as well. And that's all I could ever ask for, because when I moved here, I was so sad because I got into a bad situation with a guy. So I'm just so happy I found you. And he's like, I feel the same way, babe. I love you too. Oh, they're so cute. I'm so excited for them to get married. And I think this is really cheering Milena up, honestly. Cassius knows how to cheer her up. He is kind of tired though. He's like feeling really tired and kind of sad too. Like, he's feeling her energy, like he knows that she's not been in the best headspace, and he wants to, try to like help the vibes get back up because today's their wedding day. It's supposed to be a happy day, not a sad day. So, there's also a little surprise that Kala has in store and Aiden as well has in store for Milena. And this is part of the storyline for the wedding machinima that I'm super excited to start. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have them get ready for the wedding, and then we're going to see what this big surprise is for Milena. Oh my gosh, Milena and Casius are actually married now. So I really am excited to see where Milena and Casius' relationship goes from here. Honestly, I can see them being together forever, but you know how the game be sometimes. So we'll just see what happens, but I love them so much and I shipped them from the very beginning, so hopefully they'll stay together forever. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Honestly, the wedding took me a minute to record. It actually took me a couple days, and yeah, I'm just so happy with how it turned out though, with the golden hour, getting all the pictures, and they did end up having a night wedding for the vows, which kind of sucked, but it still looked pretty. So yeah, let me know what you all thought about the wedding and also about Brina's birth. I want to hear your thoughts. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I hope you all are having a peaceful day. And I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.